Hi, my name is Beth. I'm a third year choral scholar at Keble College Chapel Choir. I sing alto, and as of yesterday, so the 19th of June 2020, I have just finished my final exam in theology and religion. So I'm really excited to make this completely exam free video for you, just reflecting on my time as a choral scholar at Keble. While I hope this video is an interesting insight into the choir, I also wanted to make it particularly to encourage anyone who's watching, who's never sung in a chapel choir, or who thinks they might not be good enough, but they're thinking about maybe applying, just to go for it, really, and to see what happens. So anyway, a bit about me. Um, I've been in the really privileged position to go to two schools that have had choirs, so I've been singing all my life. However, before going to Oxford, I'd never sung in a chapel choir before. Moreover, I'd only ever been part of all girl choirs, so I'd never actually sung with male lower voices before. I knew I wanted to keep singing at university, so I auditioned for a choral scholarship at Keble, and excitingly, I was offered it. I then got my academic offer. I got the grades, and before I knew it, I was in the first choir rehearsal of the year in Freshers Week. Now, I immediately knew that I loved singing with this group because we were doing some beautiful music and making such an exciting sound, and I just loved it. But I also remember thinking, oh wow, everyone here is so good and so much better than me. There's a phrase that gets talked about a lot in Oxford when you first arrive called imposter syndrome. And it's just a feeling most students get at some point when they think, I'm not good enough to be here. Most people experience it in their academic context, whereas for me, I really felt it in choir. Now, I want to make really clear that the people were lovely and welcoming, and I made some really wonderful friends. That wasn't anything to do with but the place that I really felt like an imposter was in the singing. Um, as I said, I'd never sung in a chapel choir before, so almost all the music was new for me, meaning I did a lot of quick learning. But also at Keble, we're really fortunate to get to sing three types of services a week. So on a Wednesday, we do an evensong, on Thursday, we do Compline, and on Sunday, we do a Eucharist Mass. So it just took me quite a while actually just to work out how all the services fit together and what type of piece we sang in each service. All really small things that I could have asked someone about or Googled, but I didn't, and I just muddled through. Um, but I think the biggest place or the biggest part that contributed to this imposter syndrome was that I found myself comparing myself with all the other singers and looking at all of these older, incredibly talented singers, and I just felt I was so inexperienced. I just thought, why have they let me in? Why am I getting to sing with these people? I still love the music, I still love my friends, but it took me until my second year to realise that the main difference between me and everybody else wasn't that I couldn't sing, but it was that I didn't have the confidence that the others had. And once that clicked, it changed everything. I just felt myself be so much more confident um, in how I sang, and I just enjoyed it, and it changed what I sounded like. And I'm so grateful I had that moment, and that I've been part of this choir because my singing has improved hugely. But also, I've done things that I would never have dreamt I could do when I was a fresher. Like I sang a solo on a service that we broadcast on the BBC. And those are so special and defining moments for me that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So, if you're watching this and you're wondering about whether to try for a choral scholarship or a place in a choir, but for whatever reason you think you're not good enough or you don't have enough experience, please just go for it. Singing such beautiful and varied music every week just gives you the space to improve and enjoy and grow as a singer. You don't have to fit some kind of cookie cutter choral scholar criteria. You just need to be willing to learn and enjoy making music with other people. So I hope that's encouraging for you, and that there might just be one person who decides to give it a go after listening to this. Thank you very much.